Good afternoon and welcome to the special telecast of the Retail Jeweler for GJPC's IIGS Tritiya. So we have
Hmm.
two very eminent independent retailers of South India. We have Sangeeta ji and Prashant ji. What are your expectations from the IIGS Tritiya show, Sangeeta ji?
I think when we look at Tritiya, one, it's happening in a place like Bangalore, so the accessibility is better compared to Bombay for any South Indian jeweler. That's one added advantage. And my expectations would be to see designs, and not just designs, but also budget-friendly designs. I mean, what we see is a whole lot of designs, but they are in a range, and now with the gold scaling completely new heights, it's becoming more and more difficult for clients to be able to purchase. Impulse buying actually is pretty much out. It has to be a planned purchase. So definitely need to see designs in 5 lakhs and below, which can tempt the customer. That's what I would say.
Great. Prashant ji, as you know, this is the second edition of the IIGS Tritiya in Bangalore. What are your expectations from the show, sir?
I think this particular show, which is happening in Bangalore, is a good format for the South jewelers because the volume business is there in South. So this would be a better opportunity for all the South jewelers because it's close by. Coming to Bombay or Delhi, it's a big headache. So I feel jewelers will like to come to this show, have ease of doing business, and I think here the volume should come this time because if the price stabilizes, the volume definitely has to grow, and I feel that business will move on. As Madam said, the budget-friendly designs has to be introduced by the manufacturers. And I think a lot of people are doing that also because now the state has come that the total quantity is gone, only the value-based business is there now. So people see for maybe a certain value, and grams is gone now. They have to set their particular parameters within that particular value itself. I feel this show will cater to that.
Great. So, Sangeeta ji, coming back to you, DJPC is launching the Select Club, which is for the first time in this show. They have 50 exhibitors in a separate hall, and they are all very high on design, very couture kind of designs, and also breadth kind of designs. And what do you feel about this? Like you said, you want some budget-friendly products and jewelry, but design is certainly a big thing, now with all the customers who are coming to buy.
See, let me tell you something, that social media has made us so interconnected that there is nothing like a North and a South. Is a North Indian will like this, a South Indian will like. It's very difficult to demarcate like that. Earlier you could, but now you can't. So it's been a great leveler. Similarly, if the 50 Select Club come up with designs only for the South, I think they will fall short. They have to keep in mind that the bride or a young girl who's looking for jewelry is very savvy today. Is very, very savvy. Even 5 years ago you couldn't say that, but today the things are completely different, and they will have to keep that in mind, the manufacturers and the exhibitors, that they do not downgrade this. I've seen it happen with a lot of clothes designers. They bring a little lower end or a little less fashionable clothing to the south of India, thinking the girls may not appreciate that. But I think that would be a very fatal kind of a mistake if they did something like that. So they should definitely keep that in mind.
Great. Prashant ji, like you just touched upon the point about the gold price going up, and now the grammages is less, and people have to look at jewelry as a more luxury business, with more designs and product-wise sales and things like that. So what are your expectations from the Select Club? The Select Club is launching for the first time at IIGS Tritiya, and overall also for the year.
Every jeweler has their own niche customers. I think this type of platform will cater to those customers. The customers, maybe some percentage, every jewelers have some percentage of niche customers. And I think this platform might help those jewelers, to shape up their counter. And if you have a good rapport with the suppliers also, nowadays it's easier for us to showcase the jewelry. I think I may have 10 pieces or 15 pieces, or maybe if I need another 15 pieces, I can immediately procure. So this might help also, because this is a good platform which IIGS, your GJC has introduced this. I feel this would help a lot of people to change their platform also, because every jeweler wants to move further. So with this particular platform, I think he can move to the next step. Maybe because see, the customer who are coming to us every year, when they come, they see for the better designs. So jeweler has his own responsibility to showcase his stock to the customer. So I think India is moving towards a different scenario now. People are traveling, people are seeing a lot of designs, and they have got a lot of things in their mind. And I feel this may help a lot in coming years. So
Great.
budget friendly is there. See, now for a niche customer, certain times grammage doesn't work. If they like the designs, they will definitely pick it up. They may have a certain parameters of budget, but still they will buy that. I feel
Great.
this is a good initiative.
Great. Sangeeta ji, we are seeing a great year which has been ongoing, and we have seen the jewelry industry grow a lot from after COVID especially. And a recent study by Deloitte was presented on January 9th, saying that the Indian domestic jewelry industry will grow 3 times. Right now it is at $85 billion US. By 2035, it will be $245 billion US. That is the kind of growth we are expecting, and more than 6,000 new showrooms will open. So how do you see this year compared to last year, number one? And what do you think about this growth? How should an independent jeweler prepare?
We are not just, of course, jewelry has an intrinsic value, everything buyback, all those things which clothes don't have, but we have to move in tandem with the fashion sense of India. That is a great, a marriage. If we look at the cohesiveness between these two sectors, when the Pantone color of the year is launched, eventually you will see a whole lot of designs coming up in that matching to that Pantone color of the year, either contrast or the same or whatever. But the fashion industry is way ahead of us, and we just are following them. My suggestion would be that the manufacturers, retailers, and whoever is involved in the industry we should be trendsetters. We should be the ones who are setting the trend, and the fashion industry should be following us. Right now, I always tell the clients, sometimes the clients tell me, I will just go buy my wedding outfit or my wedding lehenga or my gown, and then I'll come back to you and select the jewelry. I tell them, what are you doing? It's like trying to match a dining table to a center table. You bought your center table first, and now you want to match your dining table to it. What you should be doing is actually, you should be buying you should be buying your jewelry first, because that's going to last you a lifetime. Or at least we want it to last a lifetime if you're looking at the right kind of designs.
Yes.
So that's where the industry has to take note that we should be the trendsetters and not trend followers.
Great. Thank you. Prashant ji, coming to you, South is the largest jewelry market in India. It covers almost 35 to 40% of jewelry sales today. What are your expectations for the year? As we are seeing a major growth which is going to happen, and people are saying that even at 1 lakh level, gold jewelry will sell much more than what it sold in 75,000, for example, levels. So, what is our expectations for this year? How do you think this year will go? And because now Akshaya Tritiya is coming on April 30th, and IIGS Tritiya is a very well-positioned show for South India. So, what are your expectations from this year's sales? Like, how do you think this year against last year?
See, I started business when the gold rate was 300 rupees a gram. Okay. And today it is almost 8,800 rupees. Okay.
Yes.
So I feel that in India there will not be a slack in the business. What has happened is there is more supply in the market today. That's the reason every individual jeweler has reduced his volumes. That's all. But I feel jewelry industry as a whole has been growing year on year, and the demand will come back. Now, only thing is the individual stores are feeling slightly heated because the chain stores are coming up here, so they have got a larger volume to play, and they have got the system is totally different. So this is a big challenge for the individual jewelers. But I feel as in gold industry will never sit quiet. They will be this industry will be a trendsetter because it is like an cherry in the cake. It's like that. Jewelry is always considered that. So any good wedding or maybe any good dressing, it ends up with a good jewelry. So I feel that jewelry will continue to boom, and I think after 1 lakh rupees, people will get a much better strength to invest because already it has paid them back. So I feel this trend will move on. And even for the diamonds also, we see that lab-grown diamond is not a big challenge at all. So I feel it will keep on going, and there is a positive sense which is going to flow. Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much, both of you, Sangeeta ji and Prashant ji. Thanks a lot. That's a very positive
Thank you so much.
sentiment, and we look forward to welcoming you in Bangalore for IIS Tritiya on 21st of March.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Look forward to
Thank
seeing you.